Sure. Curious is good.
I'm just curious on what gives you the right?
Right to what? Who am I harassing? It's a sign. You don't have to read it. It's just a sign.
Well, you scream at the women that go in there.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I never.
So you have out here, dude.
No, I don't.
I watched it 2 weeks ago.
2 weekends ago, nobody screamed at women going in there at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here every week. Nobody screamed at women going in. Oh, 2 weeks ago, there's this big old guy named Damien who's out here just screaming and hollering and cussing everybody out. And he had nothing to do with us, and he wasn't on our side. And he walked around and did all his thing and storming and all that stuff. That's probably who you thought was screaming at the girls, but that's just the opposite of what you think. I was talking to him on the megaphone, but he showed up and started cursing us out.
So are you transgender?
Why does that matter?
I'm just asking. Are you transgender?
Doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter to you? No, I'm asking personally, is that a personal choice you make?
Yeah.
Probably not, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. That has nothing to do with anything.
No. For my point, it does.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to have a discussion here.
Yeah.
If you don't want people to have a discussion...
I don't mind having a discussion. They have to
about your views.
ask me senseless questions.
No, so you're not. I'm just confirming.
I don't, I'm not answering the question. That had nothing to do with me or anything I believe in.
Okay. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So you're not.
I'm not answering any of those kind of questions. Stupid questions. If you have a real conversation, then that's good.
My question would be, if you're not,
Yeah.
which I'm assuming you're not, considering this blasted everywhere, that would kind of be blasphemy or however you view it. What gives you the right to make that decision for a woman?
What does transgenderism have anything to do with a woman?
Because if you physically had the reproductive organs to reproduce, in that way, I would assume then maybe you got a vote. But I'm assuming you don't get a fucking vote.
Well, first off, you're confusing me because you're talking about transgenderism and then you're talking about women's reproductive parts.
No, they go hand in hand.
Sure.
For my point, if you had a uterus...
Do you think it's okay to own a slave?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, but how do you have an opinion? If you don't want a slave, don't buy one. See,
Cool.
in the old days, people dehumanized other people and said that they didn't have any rights and that we could enslave them for some stupid thing as a shade of skin. Okay? That's stupid. It's horrible. When we start dehumanizing people and saying they have no rights, and we can then say, well, it's okay to enslave them, or it's okay to... Let me finish. It's okay to kill them. It's okay to do all these horrible things to people. Look how easy it is for us to justify stuff.
So your point, in the year of 2024, is that you're comparing
I believe that...
comparing unborn babies to slaves?
No, I'm saying that it's real easy for us to take away rights from people who have rights and to justify murdering them when we shouldn't be murdering them at all. I protect all women, including the women in the womb. It should be a people that care for their children, and whether they're in the womb or outside of the womb.
You believe in no exception laws?
Oh, absolutely. I'd like to abolish abortion altogether.
Okay. So when a child is in the womb that's not born yet, is non-viable, its body has not formed properly, it will not live outside of a woman's body and it has the potential to kill her.
Sure.
She should also go through with that.
A baby outside the womb's not...
How many children have you adopted? Because I'm adopted. I know what the foster system looks like.
If you wait for a little bit, I want to adopt him if the girl wants to do it. Okay, me and my wife will do that. But we have a whole lot of other people. We have a whole bunch of Catholics out here, and they have several programs that one will help the woman if she needs it, will adopt the baby if she needs it, will help her with a job if she needs it, will help all kinds of programs. There's another group of people that are going to be out here soon from Bethel, and they have the same attitude. There's a whole bunch,
The cult?
Bethel?
The cult.
Yeah, I understand.
The cult?
I agree with you.
Me?
There's a whole bunch of other.
Yes,
There's
let me hand a child over to the cult. The mega church cult.
Yeah. Well, there's at least church people out here trying to stand up for the right to life and the right for children to actually. No baby would choose murder. No baby would choose death. It's people that.
Personally, as a foster child myself, as a child who knows what the foster system, the adoption system looks like.
Yeah.
My mother should have done it.
You don't. Just because you might not have the best of life doesn't mean you don't have the right to life.
No, not the best. Not having the best of life.
My dad had a boys' home for juvenile boys for 13 years.
Quality of life.
So if they don't have a good quality of life, it's okay to kill them. If they don't have a good quality of life,
if a fetus is not going to survive,
a fetus, a baby. A fetus is Latin for baby.
If the fetus isn't going to be viable outside the womb and it has the potential to kill the woman being forced to carry it,
okay.
you still believe her life doesn't matter anymore?
No, hold on. Do you know that there is really no medical reasons that a baby will kill the mother when it's alive and the baby's viable and the mother's viable?
If I'm saying, I never said a viable fetus.
Sure.
I said a non-viable fetus.
In what way? What do you mean?
Non-viable.
Can't live on its own?
Its brain has not formed, its kidneys have not formed, its organs have not formed, it will not survive outside of the womb.
Yeah, I don't know of any circumstances where a non-viable living baby in the womb is killing the mother and will kill her. Now, if that's the case, the doctors get involved and the baby can... there's just not a case for it. There's no cases for it. It's a natural process. God invented the whole process. Now, if there's a complication, doctors should be involved, but we should never kill the baby for any reason. And then there's no reason for it. There's no reason to kill the baby.
Have you gone through childbirth? May I ask?
Yeah, but it never kills the mother.
Have you gone through childbirth personally?
Oh, please don't ask me moronic, stupid questions.
Have you gone through childbirth?
Just ask me intelligent questions, please. Real life, real world, scientific intelligence.
Real world, scientific.
You already know the answer to that.
Biological question.
No man at all whatsoever ever has gone through child.
So you have no fucking vote, dude. Get a fucking life, you low life loser.
Is that the Holy Spirit speaking through you? That's the wonderfulness of God living in your life, speaking like that?